Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Virgo for July 2021. So if it resonates, then that's great, or even if parts of it do. If the message doesn't resonate, it's simply not your message, so I'll catch you in the next one. This will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. Okay, I'm currently shuffling with the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and we'll get into the read, okay? Alright, so let's see what we got for Virgo, please, for July, for 2021. Let's see what we got for Virgo, please. What's happening for Virgo? Oh, okay. What have we got here? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, bottom of the deck we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, I'm going to take one more. Virgo, please, for July. Oh, that wanted to come out. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Bottom of the deck, we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And we have true love here. Wow. What have we got here? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. Wow. So what I'm feeling very much, Virgo, these are the cards, you know, underneath of what we don't see. I'm really getting the sense that you are calling in a high-level soulmate coming into you, potentially a divine counterpart, a high-level soulmate, or even a twin flame, twin ray energy, if that's what you may resonate with. And I'm really feeling that somebody, either your person, has been wearing a self-mask, a false mask, or either you have and not necessarily expressed particular feelings about moving forward. Potentially someone that you're dealing with, they're not able necessarily to come forward towards you right now to make the effort to express the love that they have, to engage in a higher level of commitment. And that doesn't necessarily have to be engagement like getting, you know, getting proposed to or proposing to. It's just necessarily being more involved in each other's lives in one way or another, to allow, you know, this playfulness to come through. And what you don't see is this person that you're dealing with is most likely your true love. There are real feelings here, but they're not being necessarily expressed. And they want to be able to have a chance with you, and you want to have a chance with them, but potentially there could be financial issues in the way right now which are preventing you guys from moving forward the way that you'd like to. Potentially this person may have come across to you that, you know, they have all their finances and their home situation, work situation. Sorry, my throat just went. So you haven't necessarily been told that they've actually got financial problems right now. Maybe it's something that you intuitively know, that they've got issues with their finances, or something that you may be dealing with right now. Potentially they've been kind of showing off on social media that everything seems to be okay with them, everything seems to be fine and dandy, as it were, and it may not necessarily be the case whatsoever. I'm really getting the sense that this is a really beautiful connection, and that you guys can, you know, move on forward. You know, we have this kind of major calling in your soulmate card, and the true love, like you're attracting this beautiful love coming into your life, and you both mutually have this, you know, this respect I'm getting for each other, and appreciation of the connection. But I'm feeling that very much that this deception card is not necessarily somebody's been lying to your face and they've done it out of kind of, you know, ill intent or anything like that. I'm just feeling like this is something that they haven't expressed their feelings openly, and you may have not necessarily had the opportunity to do the same, and you may be in separation from this person right now. So you or your person are really solely focusing on getting your finances together in order to move on forward. You know, you both want to have this lightheartedness in your life and to explore the emotions between you, but I'm really feeling there potentially may be some sort of blocks. Maybe you feel that one way or another your person may have failed you, or you may have failed them in one way or another. Obviously, however it resonates is down to what goes with you and your kind of story, as it were, but don't make it fit, as it were, if it doesn't fit. Okay, you will have the opportunity to work on the partnership together. You will be able to have a new cycle coming in, but I'm really getting the sense that the material world is kind of getting in the way, as it were. What's potentially blocking this connection from moving forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards here, just to get some further clarification on the reading. And it's interesting, you see how these two women here in these cards, with the deception and the finances and career, that's why I'm saying, like, this woman, you know, is wearing a red dress, and this woman's also wearing a red dress. So it could be potentially the same woman. So somebody might looking like their finances in their material world, in their home, their family, everything seems to be right and seems to be okay. And it's like, well, don't believe everything that you see on social media, etc., because that may not necessarily be the case whatsoever. And how beautiful is this as well? You know, we have these two here, this couple, and, you know, both are wearing angel wings. You know, this partnership, they're wearing angel wings, and then you're being guided by angels as well. You know, this is very divinely, like, protected, and I just got the word provided, so it's kind of, you were provided this connection by the divine to be able to move forward. And certain obstacles may be in the way right now, so that you can overcome them to be able to grow in this connection, this love connection. What can we get for Virgo, please, for July 2021? What can you get for us, please? Oh, okay. So that looked like it wanted to come out. Okay, so we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. And not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. Bottom of the deck, we have karmic relationship, wow. Fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. And then seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. And then acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Love call. Someone thinking of you, wanting to express their love. I'm really getting very strongly that you two are just kind of watching each other from afar now, just trying to focus on what it is that you need to do to move yourself forward, and allowing you both to be able to ascend necessarily to prepare for this beautiful union to come into play. But potentially there are blocks either to do with the material world, the physical, the 3D reality, as it were. Potentially there could be a third party interference as to why the situation may not have necessarily moved on forward. I'm getting there's a lot of attraction between you, and obviously, you know, you or your person may be having to let go of a karmic partner, or even just like a situation. So that could be, you know, work, it could be a job, it could be you know, something to do with interfering family members or friends or such and such. It does, or, you know, even religion, geography, like place where you live, all sorts of blocks are in the way potentially that could just be kind of interfering with the connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be a third party as in another person in the mix. It just could potentially be another situation or another thing. But that's coming to an end now, because obviously I broke up the deck and I saw coffin, endings, bring in new beginnings, growth, transition, liberation. So there is going to be newness coming in. Potentially either you or your person may be not feeling enough right now, potentially with their finances, in order to come forward towards you, or maybe you don't feel like you have enough materially to actually bring in this connection, or feel secure enough in this connection to move on forward. There wants to be in the engagement and moving forward, but it's just not happening right now. What else can you tell for us, please? These cards don't want to shuffle, so it's like information is being kind of held up right now. It's like the truth is not coming out. It's not being spoken out as of yet. It's just seems to be really difficult and kind of awkward to try and get these cards to come out. So I'm getting the sense that either you may feel that if you were to come together that the conversation may be awkward. Oh wow, not today. Avoiding a conversation, call a person, boundary, still angry, not dealing with hurt. So potentially, I was saying about how awkward it is to get these cards. You guys are not talking right now. Yeah, either you or your person may be feeling that the connection between you is no longer, but that's not necessarily the case. It's just what it may appear like in the physical rather than necessarily what's going on. So we have karmic relationships come out. So potentially they're not dealing with a karmic relationship or situation anymore. Yeah, and this is in turn allowing them to have a positive mindset, manifesting exactly what they want, gratitude and bliss. Yeah, to be able to move on forward. They're taking a risk in their life to be able to transform into the next phase so that they can move on forward. Yeah, potentially they've been in a codependent relationship, or they may have run away from the connection previously, or maybe that's something that you may have done. So what I'm going to do now is just clarify with a few tarot cards so we can get some extra messages for you guys. This is for Virgo for July 2021. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, if I hadn't already said. But you and this person, you know, your love interest, your counterpart, you know, you will be able to ascend, but feel like there's a few blocks in the moment. Potentially need some healing to be done. You may feel like they didn't want to kind of work on the connection potentially, and they may have self-sabotaged the connection, but it wasn't necessarily to do with, you know, the fact that they didn't have feelings for you, that they didn't like you or they didn't love you. It's just actually, you know, they've got other things in the mix that are blocking them right now. And I've just seen the Star and the Ten of Swords upright. So they have definitely gone through a difficult situation where they felt no hope. There is going to be hope because they're going to eventually emotionally move on away from that situation. And you may have walked away from this person feeling like there was no hope, or potentially they may have ghosted you in the past, and you may have felt like, oh, okay, well, there's no hope in this connection. But there will be movement forward soon. There will be opening of communication, especially if you are in separation from this person. So what can we get for Virgo, please, for July? What tarot can we get for the love reading, please? Okay. Oh gosh. Whoa. What have we got here? Seven of Cups. So yes, there's been loads of confusion to do with this connection. And obviously people may not necessarily been speaking out their truth. Yeah, and the truth is that they've gone through a really difficult, painful ending in their life, or either you have, and potentially, you know, you're trying to move on from that. There needs to be forgiveness on the situation in order for you to move on forward, so you can kind of reinvest into the situation. You've wanted to move on forward together, but there's been a lot of burdens here with the Ten of Wands, a lot of scattered energy I'm getting with the Magician in the reverse. You know, it's taken a really long time to get to the point to where it is now, but you know, it will be worth it eventually. We've got 2 10s here, so, you know, 10's a power number. So you may be seeing that. It's relatively important to be able to know that you may have felt, or your person may have felt, that there's been a missed opportunity between the two of you, but finances are definitely an influence right now that are affecting the connection from moving on forward. Yeah, from moving on forward confidently and fearlessly. There's definitely something in the way. What else can we get for Virgo, please, for July? Oh, wow, okay, so that was the 5 of Cups. And it looked like it wanted to come out upright, but it came out reverse instead. It kind of jumped to both. So there may have been a period of time where you've both felt like lost without each other, both at a loss. Heartbroken here with the 3 of Swords, but I feel like it's getting to that point of having to accept where the connection has been and how it is, and how to be able to move on forward and kind of just allow yourself to have peace, that everything will kind of resume in a beautiful manner, in a beautiful way. But there are definitely things that are preventing the connection moving forward. Potentially there's somebody maybe in another commitment, and they're trying to find their self-worth again and feel grounded to be able to move on forward. What else can we get for this reading for Virgo? So there's a lot of emotion here. Yeah, blessings will be coming in for you. You will be able to look forward into the future and be excited for things coming in. But I'm really getting the sense of what you don't see. There are financial situations that are coming into play. Maybe either you or your person are going through some sort of debt right now, or stressing about money or finances. There are delays in getting finances together in order to move forward, to follow your heart or their heart, to go towards love. Allowing themselves to be, to come forward to sweep you off your feet. And I'm feeling that, why haven't they done this yet? Why it seems to look like everything's okay with what's happening with them, but but then it's not necessarily the case. Yeah, it could be to do with a family home situation. You will both eventually get to this point of long-term financial security in relation to your love life, and kind of get together and work on the connection. But I'm feeling there's a lot of emotional imbalance right now between the two of you. You are at a distance from each other, absolutely, with the 3 of Wands energy, so you are in separation, but there will be growth and expansion in the connection. What else for Virgo? Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy in the reverse. Okay, so either you or your person are feeling, a bit of out of touch right now, feeling relatively insecure that things aren't necessarily going to move on forward. And it's like trying to let go, allow yourself to let go of these overwhelming emotions, and just know that things can turn out for you. You've just seen the 10 of Cups in the bottom of the deck. You will have the happy situation. You will have this beautiful family home, family dynamic, happiness, love and support in your kind of relationship with each other, and the connection, and having this full contentment that things will be able to move on forward. Yes, absolutely, with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a really good card of learning that you can recover from these particular situations and have hope that things will eventually improve. But potentially right now they're going through, or you're going through, a really difficult home situation right now, which may be a massive influence, and they haven't necessarily spoken their truth to let you know that they're going through this difficult situation. But they do have a lot of love for you. Yeah, I'm feeling very much here with the 4 of Cups in reverse. They're having this acceptance of the situation, and you are as well, and that you're going to have a new outlook on being able to move on forward, and both deciding that you choose to be happy, and regardless if their finances are in the way or not, there's going to be some sort of communication coming through. They want to have a loyal, stable connection, and so do you, and you will eventually have that. But I feel like there are a few things that may be in the way right now preventing that. Okay, well, this is the end of the reading. I really hope that you enjoyed. Please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. and we'll catch you in the next reading. Thank you so much. Bye for now.